Hey there, Jay. It's Jeff Steitzer, the voice of God multiplayer announcer for Halo. You know, the guy that says things like double kill, triple kill, overkill, killing spree, killing frenzy, Kilimanjaro, kill atrocity, kill apocalypse, slayer, stuff like that. Well, the reason I'm here, you know why I'm here. I am here because you wanted me to do a little recording for you just for fun. And it's interesting. I think this might be the third time somebody has asked me to do a line from Destiny using the Halo voice, which is somewhat, I guess, ironic because I remember so clearly when Destiny was just getting born. At that point, of course, Marty O'Donnell and the Bungie folks had all separated from Microsoft. They had a big settlement, I think. And then they were paid by somebody to, an outrageous amount of money to come up with like 3 new games. And Destiny was going to be the first one. And I think it was going to be a very different game than it finally became, because a very dear friend of mine, an actor here in Seattle, Bob Wright, was hired to play a wizard. So I had the impression it was going to be a little bit more supernatural, perhaps, than Halo had been, which was more straightforward sci-fi. But over the course of many months, after he'd been in countless times to do motion capture work, and I think he'd done a lot of recording as well, made a good bit of money, but then they cut his character almost entirely from the game, as they did many of the characters for many of the local actors who had been there. And the woman who was directing all of the live-action, well, not live-action sequence, but the story sequences, one day just wasn't called to come in. So it was a very big shake-up, and evidently they went back to the drawing board and came up with the game that they came up with, which seems to have done pretty well, all things considered, since they've moved on to Destiny 2. So I actually had to look up Lance Reddick, which is ridiculous because I've loved his work for years. I can't remember what I saw him in first, but maybe The Wire. Fabulous actor. So yeah, I will try and say this as best I can in my Halo voice. Here we go. Whether we wanted it or not, we've stepped into a war with the Cabal on Mars. Now, I'm going to do that one more time, just so you've got a choice. How about that? Whether we wanted it or not, we've stepped into a war with the Cabal on Mars. There's a different reading. That'll be something else to consider. All right, Jay, there you go. I hope that's what you had in mind. Take care. Please stay healthy. And no matter what else you do, always be unfrickin' believable. Have fun.